Okay, everyone, we're going to start with our pencil. So I have my paper. I'm holding it horizontally, so it's a little bit bigger this way and a little bit shorter this way. I have my paper, my pencil, and let's get started on drawing our school bus. So first, I'm going to make the tires by making a circle towards the bottom of my page. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours. Right here, and give it a little bit of space and make another circle about the same size right next to it. Now we're going to do two little circles, one on each circle, just like this and like this, and that's going to be the inside of our tires. Now let's make the bottom of our bus. Right in the middle of our tire, we're going to make a line from this tire all the way here, a nice straight line. Then on this side, we're going to make a short straight line, and on this end, we're going to make another short straight line. You want to leave a little bit of space at the edge of your paper. And now we can make the bumpers. So we're going to go up a tiny straight line, across a tiny straight line, and down a tiny straight line. Now we'll do the same on this side. Up a straight line, just a little one, across as a straight line, and down as a straight line. And now we'll make the outline of our bus. So in the middle of this box that we made, just a little line at the top center. I'm going to take that line and bring it all the way up, straight line, until I have just a little bit of space at the top. Now I'm going to take a straight line and go all the way across until I hit just about the middle of this tire. All right, so there's the middle of the tire. That's where I'd want my line to stop. Now we're going to make the front of the bus. We're going to make a diagonal line. So watch me first. I'm going to take my line from here and bring it down diagonally towards this front bumper. Then I'm going to make another horizontal line that goes across. And then I'm going to make a straight line that goes all the way down towards that bumper. Now let's make the front windshield. All right, we are going to take this line that we made over here and continue across with a straight line just a little bit. Then we're going to go straight, and you can kind of bring it from the bottom and bring it up, or I started from the top. And you're going to make another horizontal straight line across just like that. So you're going to go horizontal straight line, vertical straight line, and horizontal straight line to make that front windshield. And you can see some of my lines are a little wobbly. They're not perfectly straight, but they're pretty good. If yours is like that, then you are on the right track. Now let's make the door. We're going to make our door right around here. So what we need to do is right at the bottom, kind of where the tire is, we're going to make a short, horizontal, straight line. Just like that. Right next to this tire, because we're going to bring this line up, straight, maybe about to the middle of this window. Another straight line going across and down. So we have a rectangle, a nice long narrow rectangle right here in the front where the door would be. We're going to make windows. So let's do kind of an L shape with our straight lines. Then we'll go across and down to make the top window of the door. Now we're going to make the bottom window of the door. We're going to make a line going across. That's the same length as the one right above it. You're going to go down in a straight line. Try and keep it even right about here. Right? We don't want to kind of make it too wobbly. We'll go as straight as we can, but of course, it's not going to be perfect. Mine isn't perfect. We are working really hard to make straight lines by just using our eyes and our hands. Now let's make the windows. I'm going to make the windows parallel to this. So I'm going to make a straight line that goes across, down, over, and I'll connect these two. I'm going to do a few more of these. Make sure you leave a little bit of space in between each window. And try your best to keep the windows about the same size. I think I can fit 3 in here. If you have a little bit of space at the end, you can make kind of a half window or a little portion of a window. So I made a tiny one right at the end here. All right, we're almost done with our drawing. We're just going to add a few more details. Let's work on the flashing lights that are at the top. So what I'm going to do in the back corner over here is I'm going to make a triangle. So I'm going to go across and add an angle. I'm going to go diagonally down like that to make a triangle right here. Then when you do that, you're going to make a curved line, almost like a C, and that's going to be the actual light. Okay, and I'm going to do the same in the front. I'm going to go across and then diagonal, and that's what covers the lights. A triangle right in the corner here. Then I'm going to make a curved line like this to make that light. Now I'll make a kind of a square or a rectangle right in the back underneath the window coming off the back of the bus. That's going to be another one of our lights. Then we can do one right in the front here, so another rectangle that comes off the edge. Let's make the exhaust. So on this little rectangle right off of it in the middle, kind of right about there, I'm going to take that, I'm going to make a curved line that goes around and then ends right at the tire. Right there. That's going to be our exhaust. With these windows, I'm going to kind of cut them in half by making a horizontal straight line across each of them. That kind of shows us how the windows go up and down. And the very last thing that you can do is add words to the side. So in my example, I wrote Layman. You can write school bus. So I'm going to make a line underneath these windows, and running parallel, I'm going to make another line just like that. And inside you can write school bus, you can write bus, you can write Layman, you can write your name. That part you could be creative with. I'm just going to go in and write Layman. Now that I'm done with the actual drawing part, I can go in with my black crayon. If you want to use a black marker, that's fine too. But I'm going to use my crayon and I'm going to outline all the lines that I made. every single one. We're going to go nice and slow. Cover up each of those lines. Okay, I'm back and everything is outlined. Now I can go in with my black crayon again, and I'm going to very lightly shade in the middle of the tires so it makes almost like a gray color rather than a dark black. So very lightly I'm going to color in that. I'm going to color in the bumpers very lightly with my black crayon. I'm going to color in the exhaust. And the inside of the windows. Now pressing hard with my black crayon, I'm going to color in the tires. And this is going to make a really dark black because we want our tires to be really, really dark. And the last thing I'm going to use my black crayon for today is coloring in the tops of the flashing lights. So these little triangles that we made, I'm going to color those in. And we are done for our black crayon. Let's take out our red crayon. Just a few things we're going to color in with our red crayon is this front light, the back light, and the flashing lights, these little curved lines that we made up here. All right, everybody, we are done for today. What I want you to do is keep your drawing because we're going to work on it and add collage to it next week. So make sure you keep it nice and safe. You can go back into Canvas, take a picture of your work, and submit it into the lesson so I know that you did your work this week. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.